Miles is up at the well house. He's been having to spend a lot of time in there recently because of the issues that we've been having with our well water. As we've said before, we have sulfur in our water, and it has pretty much ruined everything in our house as far as appliances go. Our refrigerator went out because the sulfur gas eats away at the pipes and causes little pinholes for the refrigerant and the Freon and things to leak out. So our air conditioners, our refrigerator, our microwave, that's all so far. Hopefully it doesn't damage anything else, but we finally figured out that it was the sulfur that was causing the problems. And so we have this big 300-gallon tank in the well house, and we've had it since I built that well house, but we haven't hooked it up yet. So we've just been filtering the water coming straight out of the ground, going through a couple filters and then down to the house. We've been bypassing the tank. Well, Miles read that aeration can help to release the sulfur gas that's in the water. Ooh, man. Golly, I'm tired. Walking uphill, I'm out of breath. Anyways, Miles read online that aeration in the water before it gets to the house can help some of that gas release. So he's been working on getting that plumbed in and ready. And it's like, he'll order a bunch of stuff, he'll put it in, and he'll realize, oh, I have to order something else. And he'll get that part in, and oh, I gotta order something else. So for the last month, he has been installing and ordering. But finally, I think he's got it all plumbed in. He's working on the last little bit now. Hopefully, this will be it, and we'll be good to go. And hopefully it fixes the problem. We can put a little piece of copper in the house, and after a week, it's black. So it's terrible situation. Hopefully now our problems will be over. So I'm on my way up to the well right now to check on his progress and to see if he's almost finished. So let's go check it out.
Come on in. Whoa. Well, hello there.
You almost done?
Yeah, I'm just putting the lid on this switch.
Look at those bubbles. It's really moving.
Well, hello there.
Stop doing that. You're so awkward.
Obviously, it comes out of the well. This is our well. Put a nice three-way stainless steel valve right here. So if I want to bypass the tank, I can. And I can run it straight to the water softener, then carbon filter, and then straight to the house after the pressure balance tank. But with our situation, we had to add a tank because we have bad sulfur gas destroying our copper. So then into the tank, there's an aerator that I bought off of Amazon. So far it's working, but it sounds like I don't know what it sounds like.
It's really loud though.
It's super loud.
It's like vibrating my eardrums.
Yeah. But in order to do it correctly, I had to do a dryer vent going out to the outside. Oh, that's the boost jet pump turning on right now because the pressure got below 40. It's working. I added this fancy dancy dryer vent, and then I stuck some PVC pieces together and had to drill a hole in the lid because I can't do it through this side. But when I take a look in the water, look at the aerator. There you can see the air bubbles coming out. I had to buy a stainless steel ball, stainless steel rod, nice little pressure switch. Yeah, all this has to be stainless steel or else the sulfur gas. So from the tank, it goes to this jet pump, this Franklin electric.
Forgot to put that back on.
The lid.
Yeah.
Then it goes from the jet pump to the pressure balance tank. Then from the pressure balance tank to the water softener, there's the salt brine tank. Then it'll go inject into the resin saltwater tank, then through the carbon filter and then to the house. And then there's 690 feet of water line going to the house. So we didn't want to re-drill a well. It would cost a lot, probably 14 grand to redo all this. When I first installed this, I had the electricity ran to the pressure switch on the pump, and it was just, this pressure switch was just back and forth chattering and arcing. So I had to run it to the pressure balance switch, and it is working now. So I'm pretty excited. And I forgot to say, I also installed a drip line going back into the wellhead. And I bought a new sanitary cap for it, but it doesn't fit, so I'm having to reuse the old one, and I had to buy stainless steel bolts for it because the old ones were rusty. They're rusting out. I didn't want them to break and fall in the well, so had to redo all this. I gotta clean this up a little bit more. But man, what a pain in the butt. And I'm gonna install a nice junction box. I still have to run the chemical injection off the line going to the pump in the ground, the submersible pump. So every time the pump down there turns on, this has to work. So it's kind of a lot going on in this little room. But living out here, you kind of have to have it.
But we got plenty more space for more stuff to go on.
Man.
We could have made this room half the size.
Well, I kind of like it because I can store things in it. I like all the other extra stuff. So it's pretty nice. I like it. I like the size. I can work in here.
It's an 8 by 12.
8 by 12. We could add another tank if we want, but I kind of want to turn it on. I just got wired up.
Turn what on? I thought it was already on.
This is all roughed in.
Uh-huh.
I don't have the the actual pump turned on yet to fill the tank.
So we're using the tank water.
Yes, we're just using the tank water right now.
Okay.
And it looks like it's a little low.
Mm-hmm.
Not low enough to turn on, but I can go up there and push it down and manually turn it on.
Is that what you're gonna do now?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll do that real quick. And I took this from my hot wife. I had to steal it off her
My
pan.
canning jars.
Yeah. But
It works.
just stick it there. I can clamp it if I want, but it stays. And all it is just letting the gas out.
Without letting bugs in.
Yeah, and with
And
that
dirt and whatnot.
with that air going in, it'll agitate it enough to go out of the water. But I haven't really stapled that to the wall yet, so it looks kind of bad.
How are you gonna manually turn it on? That's what you said you were doing. It's down there.
I gotta turn it on first. Let me make sure these are tight. Let's see if it works. We got it done.
We got it done, so it's not working. Uh-oh.
How did I even put the wire in? I think the breaker might be dead. It's a good thing I have another breaker.
So how full is it supposed to fill it? All the way up to the top?
No, it should stop like right here.
And this is the pump from Amazon.
Yeah.
This little thing is making all that racket.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna buy
Stick it on a wall.
I'm just trying to get this to go. I got too many honeydews to do.
You do not.
To be mounting stuff.
Whatever.
That's why I don't mount things very often. But got too many honeydews to have any fun.
To give you an example of what the sulfur does to everything, look at this. So for as long as I have known Miles, his mother has said that he should have been a plumber. Starting to see why she thought that.
No, I'm not good at this.
I'm kind of impressed with all of this. Because I haven't been involved in any of this water stuff because it's just not, I don't have a brain that works like his, so I didn't want to be involved, but I can see where she was, I can see it. Might have to tell your good old mama she was right.
Great. I'll be getting calls from everyone needing something done.
No. You got enough of your own stuff to do. Don't be asking for help from us guys, okay? If we know you and you're watching, don't ask us.
See some sparks. See, it's weird how electricity is at a red voltage, but it wasn't working. So, change out that breaker work.
Literally the first thing you said was, oh, it's probably a bad breaker. And then you checked everything except the breaker.
Hey.
And then it was the breaker. You should have just checked the breaker first.
We need to put the lid on all the way. So we don't smell it.
Oh, there it is.
Can I have that
Oh, yeah.
little filter again? Sorry.
The fuel filter? Is that what you
I
said?
said that little filter.
My little jar filter.
Your jar filter. Filter in big tanks now with it. Awesome. Hey, you want to look at the bin outside?
Sure.
It's gorgeous.
Is it?
Yeah. You can tell it's there almost.
Uh-huh. Now how are you going to keep the water out of it?
And the silicone in the top and the sides.
Huh.
Doesn't look too bad, does it?
Sure. I mean,
Too
it
bad
matches. Did you paint it?
No, I bought it to match.
Oh.
This is our little aerator rock.
Is that what goes all the way to the bottom?
Yes.
And it will, what does it do?
It will release the gas out of the water.
I thought it was a filter.
Science.
Said.
It's not a filter.
You called it a filter down there.
Oh, it's different when you're down there, I guess. Don't bat them beautiful blues.
So it just disperses the air more in more space than just out the end of a tube. That's the purpose of the rock.
More
Yeah.
penetrating bubbles in the water
Okay.
penetrates
Yeah.
the water.
Okay.
Science.
You can stop saying penetrates for one.
Penetrations. The water already smells pretty good.
Really?
You can still smell a little bit of sulfur, but after it aerates for a little while, you can't smell it at all.
Yeah,
It's
but
amazing.
how often is it going to be filling up? Like how low, how many gallons low does it need to be
That
before
was-
that to come on?
That was the lowest.
So that's like,
I can adjust it with these little adjustments, so I can make it go down or
I
higher.
would make it go down because it's going to be kicking on all the time and putting more sulfur in the water. And as much as we use the water,
It's fine.
I don't know.
I'll be good to go.
So the house is running off this tank now. So I don't have any laundry to wash, but I'm sure the girls do. The house smells so bad. If anybody takes a shower or if anybody washes the clothes, it's not so bad at the sinks, but the hot water, it's way worse. Oh, it's horrible. It's embarrassing is what it is. So hopefully this will get rid of the smell. I think it will. I mean,
you have to say excuse me when someone
yeah,
walks in.
people think we're just lighting the place up when they come over. Are you done or are you gonna keep working? Do you have more stuff to do?
Yeah, I have to water that up.
Okay. Well, I am gonna go check on my chickens and my bunnies again and let the water drain out. And then I'm gonna start some laundry. And I'll let you guys know how it goes. We also need to put a new piece of copper in the house so we can see if,
Oh, gotcha.
so we can see if it's actually working.
Test it.
Yeah. Do you have a
Good
piece
call.
of copper?
Yes, I have copper.
Okay. Well, bring one with you. When it comes to things like this, he knows so much about so many different things. I don't have a clue about electricity, about plumbing. The mechanicalness of his brain. He's a smart guy. You know, normally when you see DIYers building their own house or people that do work on their own things, they're either electricians or they're plumbers or they're HVAC people. Miles is none of those things. Yet he knows so much about all of those things. He just gets it. He just gets things that I don't get. I'm a little bit jealous. This is the copper that's been in the house for a week or 2 weeks. Don't remember how long, but most of it is black already. So we're gonna put a new piece in and see what happens. So it's been about 4 weeks since we hooked up our aerator in the well house, and this is what we are learning. Aerators work. The well companies, the water well guys will tell you aerators don't really work that well. They don't do the job. That's a lie. If you have sulfury water, get you an aerator and a holding tank and pump that water into that tank and then filter it after the tank. Our water tastes delicious now coming out of the refrigerator. No more smell in the house, no more corrosion anywhere. There's no new corrosion. That little piece of copper lasted a whole month without getting a spot on it, and I was looking for it today. I can't find it. I don't know what happened to it. It's gone. I think one of the boys grabbed it off the counter. But yeah, so we have solved our well water crisis. So yes, if you have sulfur water, get you an aerator. We'll see you guys next time.